I had my first day. We was at Dan Writing Woods, and I had to do shelter building, and I'm just looking like, what is that? Like, learn on my own, and as time went on, I got better at it. Cause at first I was just like, well, you take this stick and you put it together, and that's about it. But at the end, I really, was able to explain to the kids what to do and how to do it. So. And then I had another moment where it was wet, muddy outside, and I'm like, I can't do this. But I didn't have no choice. And I had to wrap the ropes around the trees, and it was in a bunch of mud, and I'm just like, this is not what I do. This is not everything for me. But I was proud of myself at the end because it's something I accomplished on my own. And it wasn't just simple wrapping the rope around the tree.
When I first came into the program, just like, this is a whole other world from where I am, and it's just like, I wasn't used to a lot of things, and I got scared because I'm just like, I can't do that, I never tried to do that, it looks hard, it looks complicated, it's too tedious.
When I first started, and I came outside with some house shoes on, and I did not expect my first day to be, like, outside and, like, really doing, like, that Forest Reserve work, and I'm like, I think I need to go home because my shoes soaking wet, and like at the end of the day, I still walked through that snow, and my shoes were soaking wet, but I did it, because it was a lesson learned.
The more I got into this program, as time went on, it made me see that I could do these things, and it's something I could actually take a liking to and see myself doing when I get older. And I feel like I learned to be more confident in myself and don't doubt myself and think that I can't do it just because I've never seen this before or I've never done it before.
Partly working with my co-workers, you create that bond, and then the next day after the program ends, like, man, what?
It's like it's snatched away.
Right, it's like, like your heart, it's being taken out of you. So
I'm gonna miss our little meeting days, when we come in the office and we do our check-in, and, we get our work done, but just our conversations and how we joke around and bond with each other.
The staff here is like family, If you need help, they're always here to give you that hand, to give you that lift.
Everybody's so willing to help each other out and help each other grow. And it's just like especially for teens, it's like a really healthy environment for us.
I love passing on knowledge to, younger kids or even adults, sometimes, and teaching them something they didn't know. And I think that would be the number one thing, that I will miss, because, I love, like, this place, is my all-in-one kind of, like, it's my job, it's my, my everything, basically, I guess. I don't think if I would have never, did this, I probably wouldn't ever do conservation, ever. And, like, with putting myself out there, being open-minded about, this job, I feel like I pushed myself, go beyond my limits, and now I, learn this. It's something that I do, feel like I want to, go to the next level with, because it's something that I love.
So every day in the Forest Preserve, working here is not the same, and that's what I enjoy about it, because it's not your typical job. One day we could be sitting at a desk doing office work, doing a little outreach to different organizations. The next day we could be outside. Like, we could do site visits and planning, like, where things are going to be, and then the next day we'll be doing something totally different. We'll be doing restoration work, burned house, or we even get to know the different departments in the Forest Preserves. I also think that the reason why I enjoy my job so much is because I get to go home and tell my parents, like, what I did today. And, like, they'll be like, Kelvin, what, you got in the canoe? You did, that's not true, like, So my parents, like, they see a different person out of me. And they proud to see that I'm stepping out of my boundaries, stepping out of my comfort zone to do these type of things. Growing up, while I stay at South Side of Chicago, canoeing is not known. in my neighborhood. I mean, playing basketball, football, baseball, playing sports, rapping. That's known in my neighborhood. And to go back to my neighborhood and to tell people, like, man, I did this today at work, I did this and that. And they're just like, wow, like you're doing that. Like, you know, it's different.